always worth to check because Twitch has screwed me before on this one.
Oh, don't worry. When it says you're alive, you're not actually live for about 5 to 10 seconds.
Yes, I do realize that of course there is a delay, but the thing is that at some point, and yeah, I am live. Okay, that's good. At some point, I had an issue when when like OBS was telling me I was live, but Twitch, nothing.
But you weren't really.
Yeah.
Happens.
Oh, Pingu already. Let's go. Pingu is ready.
Yep.
Pingu is
the first to call.
Ready to take his rightful place among the stars.
Yeah, so you have to fight it back from a lot more people than usual, since we've got a grand total of 7 people. I'm going to reload a little bit, process the checking results in a little bit, and we can officially have a go.
Yep. Let us actually quickly glance at this. Yeah, so we have the usual people, I would say, yes.
Pretty much all of the usual people. I do enjoy the fact that Lalarino is now a shit show enjoyer and many other names.
Oh, yeah.
He does break apart the monotony of everybody having the same name every time.
Listen, I'm afraid for on my plates he will be Lalarino and that's it. Also, we'll see. We'll see. For now, Boozer is yet to finalize this, so you know.
I mean, technically speaking, let's look at the bracket. How does it look? Shatu versus Pingu. I can do a little bit of Regmancery to make you not against Shatu right off the bat, if you truly demand this. To be fair, it doesn't change much considering that everybody plays everybody, so.
Something tells me that we are corrupt, but hey, listen.
Is this really corruption?
Okay, I am uber quiet, you say. Thank you very much, Lalarino. Let me...
You know what? I'm gonna randomize seeds, and if it...
Okay, let's see.
I refuse to do it again. This is it.
Okay. Oh, wow. I see. I see. Well, nice. Pingu got... Well, he isn't first against Shadow. Okay. Well, that is cool. Okay, Lalarino. I think Zandizan was Lalarino. Can you guys please tell me if I am now proper when compared to Boozer?
Proper when compared to Boozer? Well, how does that even sound? Wait. Volume levels, eh?
Listen. Now everyone is quiet. Shit. Now everyone is quiet. Okay.
Just make everyone loud. To be fair, I do tend to
say.
be extremely loud personally.
That is as far as I can go with my sound. I cannot. Actually, I can probably make.
I would like to remind you that these volume settings on your receiving devices do not influence the levels on OBS. So if it's very loud for you, for instance, you can lower your receiving device and increase, say, system volume and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's just now. Am I blindingly loud or am I good?
You're actually quieter on my end.
Okay, I'm quieter on your end, you see. Even though I should technically be okay. This is a conundrum. Why do we always have technical difficulties?
Look, it's more along the lines of testing, you know. If you were, say, streaming regularly, then such testing wouldn't need to occur. But since we're not doing stuff like this,
yes, exactly.
Oh god, now I've been reminded of 4CC freaking friendship games where the MLP managers for 4CC would be playing against each other with multiple teams made by themselves just to test different tactics and whether or not what they're doing has any sense.
Okay, let's... No, still not quite enough. Stream is on, yes, stream is on. Okay, I think this is semi-close. We will see. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Okay, I think this is good. Hopefully we... At least when it comes to like the amount of decibels, OBS tells me that both of us are similar.
All right. Are we roughly finished with making sure the audio levels are appropriate?
I think so, yes. So we can finalize stuff. Also, yes, it was a sneaky start. Hey, listen, but on time. We can claim on time.
I mean, you told me that we were being sneaky, so I just announced it to everybody.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay, so in this case, welcome to Hoof to Floof, guys.
The real question we have right now is, we've got a grand total of 21 matches. Do we stream all of it, or do we do a little bit of selective choosing? Choosing, damn.
21 matches, that's quite a bit of time. I think we could select a point.
The only downside to that is that all of my matches have to be streamed with me being on commentary, unless you decide to commentate one of
hypothetically,
them by
double
yourself.
elimination.
Hypothetically.
Okay, Jack doesn't want to. We usually play double elimination from 8 players onwards, because then there was like a
Yeah, it's like with 7 you have buys, and that's the problem.
But you know what? If you guys want double elimination, hey, we can try it, no problem. 7 can be rounded to 8. 7 can be rounded to a lot of things, depending on the base of your like system.
Shatu, I understand your very interesting ideas here, but I will like to point out that I do not have such a horrible accent as to turn a buy into a B.
Willer got caught red-handed. Listen.
I do know how to speak English, even if it is a hard language, just like Polish, so you know.
Listen, I am actually like in favor of trying double elimination because we're cool about it. I think the only person.
It's up to you guys. We can do either way.
I think the only person.
I'm a bit more towards RR, but whoever wants it, we can do it. You know what? We should make like a straw poll or something along those lines.
Yes, we.
Nothing like starting the tournament 20 minutes past. This time not because of screwing around at the beginning, but because of a straw poll.
There's no double elimination brick. Okay. Okay. I understand, I guess. I would rather not, Shattoo, because then we have all this trouble with having to stream all of my matches and then all the different matches and so on.
I mean, look. Double elimination with 8 people is short enough that you can stream everything, so it's not a problem from the perspective of streaming you.
Yeah. Also, hold up. Oh yeah, this exists. Nice one. Yes, thank you, Pingu, for doing our job. Blessed you. Okay.
Yeah, I was literally in the middle of making one, but you were faster.
Honestly, I also like actually many games. I don't know if you guys want to, we could try, but round robin does sound pretty good. Have a lot of points to earn this way.
Yeah, but one thing about points and DE is that DE basically makes sure that whoever wins a given DE bracket gets a ton more points than others.
Yes,
this is basically how Babiuszek got as many points as he did with like 3 DEs that we made, or maybe those were even 2. Everybody had like two wins for 2 points, or 1 win, or 3 wins, and stuff like this, and then Bob had something like 8, for instance.
Yeah. Okay, well, this thing.
We're not doing a shit show, Lalarino. Sorry, we shall not be allowed to enjoy your shit show tonight.
God no, Lalarino, that would be cruel. That would be horrible. No. Okay.
I mean, clearly we need to do something like this at some point for a shit show.
Listen,
that's extracurricular. That's not regular HtF.
Results are pretty much in. Round robin won with a landslide, basically, with Shattoo also abstaining.
5-2.
Yes.
Well then, in that case, I guess I'm gonna take out like 1 match from every round or something along those lines.
I was thinking 2, but yeah.
Dude, if we take out 2 matches from every round,
sorry, I thought stream 2. Sorry, we agree. We agree.
Yes, yeah. Take out as opposed to show off.
Listen, it's been a tiring day, okay? I had to Google what AWS does with its stupid shit. I am tired. Okay.
I'd like to point out also that challenge is very annoying with one thing. If you want to have a stream station, you need to create it manually after starting the tournament. So I am doing that right now.
Okay, that is annoying indeed. Well, okay then. I guess Boozer in this case can take care of all formalities for us. Hey, I'm very glad
we
Boozer
could also
is here.
begin with starting the first one as well.
Yeah, that is true. Which one would you like to start with first?
I mean, I'm actually going to be an absolute piece of shit, not even choose. I'm just gonna roll a die for every single round except the last one that we're gonna stream the entirety of. And the one that the die falls on is gonna be the one that we are not streaming.
God.
So from the first round, we're not streaming the second match, which is between me and Bed.
Okay, fine. So you can do the rest, I guess, and then
which means that I'm gonna have to go off and fight Bed.
Yes, indeed. So in this case, let me get this up. So that would be Brick versus Shattubatu first. Yes. Brick versus Shattubatu.
Feel free to walk up to me, Bed, at any point, and we're gonna do the good old tossly dustly.
Yes, Shattubatu, Brick joining the thing, Shrine of Ages. I just change Shattubatu to Shattubatu. Well, it is what it is. Listen. Okay. Okay, we have Velvet versus Paprika. Wrong side, but no one cares. Or at least I don't. Go ahead. Time will be a solo commentary. Except, hold on. Something is wrong. There we go. Yes. Like. Oh, hold on, Pingu. Oh no, that's Jack asking. God damn it. Yes. This will be streamed, Jack. So we will only cut one match from each set, basically. Okay. Got Katu, the instant blockmaster, immediately trying to start something. Oh my god, but getting air grabbed. This is now perfect for Brick. Just enough space to properly zone out. Doesn't make the Shatter A safe. Shatu smelling the blood. Just pouncing on Brick. And then hitting the apple. The meatiest of apples. Oh my god. I think Brick was trying to up back, looking from his block animation, but it's hard to say. He is almost dead though. Oh, and yes. Listen, Jag, I am immortal. I did it already. I do not redo it for now. I will redo it later. Tatu immediately finding a 2C to start with. He again is in an extremely good position. Already at 2 bars with Brick in the corner. And Brick find... Not with a misinput. He can't. Gets kissed. This isn't death, but... Oh, those 2Cs. Counter hit 2Cs. This is just exploding Brick. Oh my god. Okay, this was a little bit painful for Brick. Let me try this. Fine. Swap these two. Then give Brick player number 2 thing. And then raise counter for Shatu. There you go. This is fixed. Okay. We are not demigods. We never were. We just zone and cheese you out. That's the only thing we can do. We cannot play. We cannot mix. We just cheat. That's why I picked Velvet. Listen. Okay. Brick needs to get something started. Oh, beautiful JC, but doesn't convert sadly. Gets a grab. The most beautiful of grabs, and also catching Shatu, pressing a button, is kind of helpful. Again, getting the JC. I am surprised Brick is so fearless with them. Shatu is very known for his reaction with belly flop. Oh no, the 5C went the wrong way. This could have hit, this could have ended good for Brick if only he hit. Shattoo, I think he thought that he was close enough to Velva that he wouldn't get hit by the eruption, which can happen, but, well, he was just close enough, or just far enough, excuse me. Brick starting out with pretty good zoning, but again, getting the fat counter hit for to see, and then getting meatied. JC is a scary button. Oh! Thank you, JC, for being this good. Brick having just enough time to convert off of JC thanks to enormous hit stun that it has. Now just laying down some chip, laying down zoning. Trying to catch Shattoo doing anything, and he does. This should be it. Yep. Keeping it simple. And getting the game. Brick. Completely different game from the first one. Just laying down the zoning, not letting Shattoo get much, and actually escaping Shattoo's pressure every time he got cornered. Very nicely done. We're down to the third game. Winner takes all. Let's see how it goes.
Round 1. Fight.
Classic start from Shattoo, starting with Cartwheel A, but then getting again a good punish of Shatter A. Well, not punish, I guess. Getting the kiss afterwards also helps. Again, Brick is in a difficult spot and does not block the meaty. This meaty hurts. Brick is already almost dead. Anything can kill him, and he is patient and even instant blocks. The flexes are real. The instant block, no fear. But a mistimed meaty, mistimed 5C. We've all been there, we've all done that. It hurts all the same. Sorry, Brick. Shattoo is on the match point. Shattoo trying to find the solid torches, but no. Oh, never mind. Just as I wanted to say no luck, he did it. 2A for the win. Oh, but he does not respect the DP. Brick not respecting. Oh my god, Brick first not respecting Cartwheel C and now getting exploded. Yeah, this is death. This is death. Just getting exploded by Paprika. Shattoo taking this game with a landslide. Very nicely done. Okay, let me actually. I believe Boozer will be busy, and of course, this will be easier if I do this. So we have Jag versus Lalarino first. Jag and Lalarino. If you could go come here. Yes. Okay. Versus.
Liberum veto! Liberum veto! I am about done.
Okay, you're about done. Well, that's good.
Yes.
That's good to know.
I just need the fight cloud to dissipate.
Jag versus Lalarino.
GG's
Paprika versus Velvet. Another one. Tasping, listen. It's tough times, okay?
Oh god damn! You guys already started, sad.
Yes, we already started. Sadly, you will not be seeing.
Oh, that gives me
stuff.
time to scramble about with the results of the dice rolls.
That is fair. Okay. We already saw one Paprika win against Velvet. Let's see if Jack can do it again. As well, rather, not again. Lalarino with very good staggers. Trying to catch Jack overcommitting, but Jack finding the perfect spot for that 2B. Oh, and Lalarino finding the perfect spot for his 2B. Not punishing Cartwheel Evo. It's very difficult sometimes to punish it on whiff because it's so fast. Getting the punish of Cartwheel Sevo. Nice. Flashy combo. Missed the ender, but still, flashy combo is flashy. Not getting the conversion though. Unfortunate for Lalarino. He did not reach Jag. Oh. Jag though gets the meaty and that should be dead. Let's see. Oh no! Jag drops it just a little bit. Not blocking. Oh no! No! What is this match? Guys! Seriously! I have no words.
What is going on over there?
I have no words for just happened. This is... Somebody clip that please, because I want to enjoy this forever. Oh, so good. The chip was real, yes. Listen, it's just EU energy. Oh, Jag getting hit with the fake out of grab. That's something I actually wanted to also do. Very nice to see this from Lalarino. Just faking out, perhaps, a dash up button. But hey, Lalarino is back in the corner, rolled out. Tries to re-establish some zoning, but does not get the conversion, sadly. That was not enough to hit stun, yes. Against Jag to convert. Health has been equalized now. It's a matter of one touch, basically. Lalarino just spending cross counter, which I approve of, honestly. He did not convert, though, from the clear hit that he could have had. Oh. Oh my god, Lalarino, that is evil. So, a knowledge check. This can happen. Yes, level 2 has completely different, like, how do I call it? Suction range? Basically, that... yes, from level 1. So, level 1 missed Jag. Jag tried to push block, which got him a grab, and then he got hit by level 2 because he got sucked into it. But hey, Jag is comes in with a vengeance, but does not respect the DP. Pegs the grab though. Tries to establish some sort of offense against Lalarino's zoning. Lalarino does get the other side bow and does get a proper combo, or at least a small one. This is dangerous for Jag. And extremely bad for Lalarino. It's a shame Jag didn't have teleport loaded. Okay, Jak needs a miracle right now. Oh, that is not a miracle. That is anything but a miracle, I'm afraid. Thank you for clipping this. This is... yes. This is all the yes in the world. Well, Lalarino takes game 1. After a lot of struggles, a lot of different funny interactions, Lalarino takes game 1. Yes, that Cyclone push block, yeah, that's a knowledge check. Velvet doesn't have too many, but yeah.
Also, I would like to point out that I have changed one of the random die results because in accordance with die results, Walkingbed besides for the 7th round would be on stream only once. So
Yeah,
I amend that a little bit.
I approve of this reading.
This is what happens when you give yourself up to randomness.
I approve of this rigging. You should actually like rig this so that people are roughly similar. Besides, Boozer, I know this is happiness to you, but it's a little bit sad that we won't see too much Oleander. Listen, Oleander still has to be seen.
We'll still see at least 3 matches of her. 2 if I did not intervene, but alright. And I saw 1 more already, so you know. Ooh. That's awesome, spicy starting. What have we got going on in here? Jack desperately trying to lick the pink fluffy thing that looks very much like cotton candy, but not being allowed to. With a freaking...
What was that combo? What?
That's one way to swag at the enemy.
Also, I
Damn,
love how...
Lalarino's learning methods of very much lowering the opponent's mental health. But Jack finds a way in. There's an apple underneath Mr. Shitshow enjoying now.
Yes.
There's a DP that doesn't do anything, and a 5C that misses and doesn't get quite punished. Ooh, nice to see. Has a good range.
Jack got very good starter, and now is enjoying some advantage state. He needs just one more hit.
Oh, JA from Paprika, just too stubby to hit anything. Grab not quite in range. The funky wind actually working out in Lalarino's favor. Ooh, but the wrong side to see prevents the kill combo. Super, that's a lot of chip, but not quite enough. Telly C is too late to kill.
Yep. Jag was not on the ground. He could not tell a C immediately, and this cost him dearly.
Yeah, Telly B would be the best option here to even try to punish, because chip out on one hit is a dangerous place to be in. But another round has started and a little bit of an eruption hitting a shout to see.
Jag, you were so good at blocking these. Why? I remember you blocking these no problem, effortlessly. Lalarino just fearlessly spending magic and constantly backdashing.
That seems to work out rather well for him, don't you think?
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel that those directly upwards snowflakes from Lalarino are just testing out when can he get some funky hits.
It pretty much does seem like this, yes. But either
This
way...
is the sort of learning that no one ever expects, so how do you defend against that? Hell do I know.
Listen, you don't. You just accept your fate. Accept that Velvet will win. There is totally no bias involved in here. Okay, listen, I will have... Oh no, I don't have to refresh the page. That is perfect. Okay, Jag, you are in the next match. We will have HappyLittleBoozer versus Jag. Okay.
There's gonna be plenty of silent commentary from me, it seems today. But
of course, I should have known.
Actually joining the tournament.
I should have known.
But I'm gonna be on player 2, yeah, you should have.
Yes. Do it this
Still
way.
no instant switch button, eh?
Yes, no instant switch. I didn't have time, sadly, to set it up properly. But hey, listen, I can make do. Jag versus HappyLittleBoozer, Paprika Mirror. Maybe one day I will get an instant switch properly, but not today. Yeah, it does sound memey, but it's fun. I always enjoy these fun meme combos, even though I'm not good at using them. Boozer.
Whoopsie daisy.
Starting stronger, but getting a
Either
draw.
one of our hearts. Nice timing on the cinnamon roll, but it was actually a traitor.
Jag also said
There is
nice
one
timing on your
imposter roll
Mickey
among
roll.
us. Bonk.
Oh no.
The projectile just phasing through my already incorporeal body.
This matchup just turned into a set of missed meaties that cost constantly. Very nice absolute guard from Jag.
Absolute god, yeah.
Was so sure Jag would have grabbed you there, but no.
Patience, patience, but apples demand no patience. Ooh.
Just casual alpaca neutral. Nothing to see here, folks.
Whoa, what? I was still active?
Yep. You are active for quite a lot of time.
Ooh, I'm gonna get hit.
Oh no. Jag did not convert though. This was he does get the air
Not gonna be
grab.
enough damage. If he does get
I
levels,
approve of this so much.
Grab actually doing something useful. That is a rarity indeed.
And not just a grab, an air grab. You see these so rarely, and they are, well, so useless most of the time.
I thought I specified air grab, but oh well. Nice stuff.
I may be deaf today. Listen. Oh, this time. This
You
time
may be
Jag
deaf
was
and I may
ready.
not be saying the things I want to say. It's what it is.
Yep. There is not crazy enough to try this a second time. Luckily.
No, I did. I only tried a freaking wake up card A, you know, that 8-frame option.
Yeah.
But it does exploit people who are looking for something.
Oh, the neck. Paprika 5B is so good.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
Jag.
Ooh, no punish.
Not
What is
punish.
going on in here?
Jag expected a super cancel. It did not happen. Is this dead? I don't think so, no. But this is a hard knockdown. Oh no, Jag does not pick up again, but gets a grab.
Was that a reset? Did I just get... I got reset! I didn't even notice!
I am not sure if that was a reset. I do not think so, actually.
No, this was way too much damage. This had to be a reset.
May have been.
I do not believe you could have dealt this much damage off of a grab.
That
This
is
had
true.
to be a reset.
That may have been a very sneaky reset, that is true. Yeah, I
Okay.
guess it was. Very well. It's something
I thought
hard
it
to
was
tell.
slightly too early to be a reset, and then I realized, wait, my health is disappearing. It shouldn't be disappearing this fast.
That is fair. Yeah, this speed of disappearance was just a little bit out of ordinary. Okay, I did now put 1 for Jag, as it should be. Jag so far managing to close down the round, even though Boozer usually gets ahead at first. Oh! You did not get
Ooh, nice
punished,
push block too.
but then you did. Yes, the push block, putting you just out of the range. Oh no! No! The grab dance. I love it. And now Jag is on the receiving end of being push blocked and cartwheel A whipping. My god. Boozer, why don't
Nothing
you
like
come out the
punishing a
other
punish.
side? I don't understand.
Because it's hard. It requires me to like use my fingers. Oh god,
Yeah.
I accidentally pressed the
Oh,
button here.
Jag is currently expertly using his fingers to put you into sleep mode. So yes. He was sadly stuck in animation and couldn't punish the belly flop. Oh, again, Jag expecting the cancel and gets a grab for some reason. Oh no. Jag placing all the wrong bets at the wrong time.
I believe this is the first time in about a quarter of a year that I actually looked at Paprika's animation on Super and blocked the correct way. Ooh, nice low.
I can respect the push block withdrawal, Jag. There we go! I missed those cartwheel loops, but yeah.
I missed those missed time to seize.
Yep, getting Paprika slammed onto your back, quite painful. Don't enjoy this. What was this combo, Boozer?
I have no idea. That was a side switch that did something. Many lows, my friend. Many lows.
Yep, Jag was not fast enough with absolute guard this time. Jag being on the receiving end of a lot of pressure now and missing the grab. This could have given him the momentum
Ah!
he needed.
He crossed up my LED!
But
Manager, I'd like to file a complaint.
that was huge. The cross-up was real. This may be the chance that
Where
Jag
is
needs.
card D?
Oh no, Jag! Being just
barely
out of range, yeah, of the 5B. This may be
that
dead.
should not be killed yet.
Yeah, this
It
may
might
be. No, just enough. Jag has to be extremely careful of that. Yep, he had to instant block this. Whether that was a
Yeah,
cross-up,
especially during forward momentum, it's kind of rough.
Yeah, whether that was a cross-up and Jack just missed it, well, that was a cross-up, but whether Jack missed it or he failed an instant block, we'll never know, unless he tells us, but yes. 1-1. Every single match so far, which is a sample size of 2, not significant, but listen. All the matches have been closed.
I can say with a degree of authority that yes, today I may technically today, I may or may not have played in a different tournament against Jack, and the score may or may not have been 1-2. That was very close in every match as well.
Listen, I like this hypothetical world.
So it's the sample size is standing at 5 already. It's becoming more significant with every second.
Oh, very nice block from Jack.
But
does
a
get
little bit
the
of
punish
impatience
now.
and assaulting.
Realizing that you have no meter to play tricks.
But why was I moving forward?
Because Jag mashed
I was
better.
mashing A. I should have mashed A again.
Jag was the expert in mashing this time around.
Well, I guess I need to appreciate his mashing skills.
Synchronized cinnamon roll. As it may be. Jag's patience finally paying off. Take one Doom. I have no idea. I think he should be still streaming. Oh, Jag!
That was rather close.
Showing the knowledge, blocking the cross-up. Very nice. I'm sorry, Take One Doom, but I have no clue. You will have to ask
Neither
him.
do I. I was never one to watch his streams.
Oh, again, Jag blocking
very
all
late,
the
but Jag is
cross-ups.
pure patience at this point.
I am surprised,
Very
though,
nice.
that Jag starts with 5B when, well, a C starter can be done. Oh.
Look, a B starter, first of all, is easier to do because you're more used to pressing it. And second of all, it just so happens to be slightly safer against your own inadequacies.
Yes.
Well, come on, but one time Jag was mashing, I just don't get my input in time. What's this jibba jabba?
Oh, Jag missing a button, getting a grab.
Alright, mate.
Not respecting cartwheel A-bow. Just straight up, fearless cartwheel A from Boozer. Giving him back the momentum. And the 2-8. Is that it for this? Oh no,
I don't know, I can't quite keep that combo going, but there goes a punish from the belly.
Boozer not missing the punish. Not this time around. We are on the last round. Winner takes all.
Oh, nice.
That extended third box. It always amazes me just how extended it is.
Yeah,
Also,
very much so.
I think you have a cinnamon roll embedded into your spine now.
What? Okay, never mind.
It does happen with Paprika Super sometimes.
Yeah, being on the wrong side sometimes it just works out funkily.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard people do a micro backdash to like avoid this, and I approve of this. Oh, Jag not punishing this time. Again, just playing it patiently, and it pays off.
To be fair, I had no idea what to do with so many apples and stuff around there, and trying to back off did not cross my mind as it was way too dangerous.
Jag just abusing the best weapon against Boozer, holding back.
Also, you gotta kill a bot.
Oh, there we go. Wanna be famous? No, thank you. Okay, guys, give me a second. What is Purge? That it?
Purge? No, it's ban. Purge just removes the messages.
Oh, damn. Well, he got
If you
purged.
ban, the messages also get removed, so...
For now, he was purged. Listen, maybe if he comes back, we'll ban him.
The bot will not show up again, although these bots are a single-time thing anyway.
So next one, we have Brick versus Pingu. If you guys don't mind stepping towards a Shrine of Doom. Okay. Brick versus Pingu, Velvet versus Tian. Let's see. Fire, ice versus fire. Actually.
Ice.
Yes.
Fire versus ice, ice versus fire. It all depends on whether they crossed up themselves or not.
Hold on, what is it? A Song of Ice and Fire? Yes.
Uh,
There we go.
Song of Ice and Ire.
Yeah, I had this happen at Lalarino. As I said, like I heard from people, namely Siri, that they just microdash to avoid this. And honestly, this is something that I should start doing because it seems like a perfect solution for this problem.
Yeah, it probably helps out a lot. But really, it all depends on how early you start the punish. Because it basically depends on Paprika's movement after having hit,
Lalarino, from
or
hard
getting blocked.
earned experience, let me tell you, 2C can go the wrong way. That is not a foolproof method.
Just 2C and hopefully it hits.
Oh no, I got
Oh
picked.
no!
I got
So did I.
picked.
We do not have any eyes on this
Well,
happening over here.
Listen, we cannot validate what just happened, but yes. 2D to B, Shatter B. Very well. Very well, Lalarino.
I don't even get to do freaking radio commentary or anything like this. We'll just need to hope
Yeah.
that they bring Dark
We just have to enjoy the scenery. Just, you know, wait for them, and that's it. That's all we have to do.
If we had something that I could pretend we were being sponsored by, I could at least try to do an ad break or something to be a little entertaining, but that ain't gonna happen.
Imagine being sponsored. Like, imagine, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I received like 2 sticks and an old leaf from this dude by that shop that I went to yesterday, and I guess he counts as a sponsor now, but I don't know his name. He was bearded, kind of stunk, so yeah, that's the sponsor for tonight. He gave us 2 sticks and a old leaf. Also, Babiuszek is a sponsor of the prize pool of 25.
Heck
That
yeah!
counts, I guess.
Heck yeah, I'm a sponsor, I'm the shareholder now. I can dictate stuff. Oh wait, I already could. Damn it.
And exactly how it works, but close enough, all things considered. To be fair, having 7 people in here means that we are no longer at the point of just going, oh yeah, everybody wins, except for a few people at the very bottom who don't.
Precisely.
If we ended up with, like, say, 4 people and 3 people get money, it's like, well...
Also, Lalarino, I approve of all the Shatter B memes, because they are just amazing. I wish Shatter B was a non-meme button, but we are just living in this meme world, and I can appreciate it.
We're living in a time machine.
Yes. Well, Brick and Pingu seems to be going at it. Like I wish we could see this close match, but alas we cannot.
Oh, just squint a little bit and look deeply into the cloud of dust. Surely
Yes.
we'll find some pixels in there of color different
Surely.
from dirty.
Surely we can do something like this. Yes. Imagine if we could like join games like in progress.
Oh boy. That would be funny. That would be
Match
really
to
nice,
remember,
but,
indeed. The most legendary match ever.
to be fair, I think Pingu is way overextending with his use of firecrackers. Like, seriously.
Oh.
It worked the first few times around, but you see, Brick won just because Pingu was using way too many firecrackers, clearly.
Yep.
Bowser
has quite an eye for detail.
Shrine.
Okay, let's see if this works. Perhaps we can
doesn't
enjoy
work
at least
again.
one game.
Hopefully. Now that I think about it, we did have someone else on spectation previously, and when we got disconnected, they disappeared. So there is a non-zero chance it was some bug from people leaving mid-load.
Maybe. Well,
That's my theory, and I'm hoping it's true, because if it is true, then we're gonna connect now and see a match. There we go.
Oh no. Oh no. Waiting.
No, I don't have any waiting. I'm hoping.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, Ice Queen, let us
Okay,
Okay.
round one.
I am not picked. Heck yeah.
fight.
Okay, excellent. Nothing like some good old Nightcore. Let's go. Air grabs! This is the tournament of air grabs.
Yep. And JC's just randomly hitting.
That interaction was... Fog. Completely whiffing after that nice hit of, I think that was 70 or the other one of those evasive Ds that makes you cross the enemy up. Damn, dude. Pingu's going at it.
Yep, Pingu just keeping up the pressure with Flip. Oh, again, a few hiccups, but we're still here. You can still see. Oh, Pingu getting just the right timing on that 2A. Just needs one more hit. Doesn't get it.
Sounding about this game still, even if Pingu is in a bit of a disadvantageous situation.
Yep.
What with Break having a lot of magic, but you know, does magic truly matter if you have a fiery hoof in your face?
It doesn't. Brick's gambit to spend and just keep the Tian away did not pay off. He is now looking at less meter than he should have.
Round 2. Fight.
Nothing like a 5C on the round side, getting immediately jumped over.
Yes, this is one of the saddest things.
Oh boy.
Oh, we have
One of the
Ashux.
saddest things is witnessing those ashes right off the bat. Like, look at those buttons. Why are they so big? Oh, I like how the game started lagging a little bit for me right now. Right as they were patiently sitting in front of each other and trying to fish out reactions. Goddamn, Break just can't catch a break.
Brick not DPing ever, and Pingu has abused this to no end. Perfect KO. Just
Yeah, grabbing a perfect.
getting a game seamlessly and flawlessly. Very nicely done. Jag right now coming in here with, hey, you guys missed the greatest game of all time.
Well, it is what it is when you don't watch all the matches, but you can't always watch all the matches, so you know.
Yep, Shadow versus Jag classic. As it is with all the pop classics that we have. But for now, we have Velvet versus Tian Huo. No pops here. Only the best of Floof, the best quality.
We can only...
Listen, you're a pop. You will never understand just how much better Velvet's Floof is than Pop's.
That's mostly because she combs it. Pamp only combs it after taking it off to make a sweater for you, but that's
be
beside the
fair.
point. Let's,
She is not the one to comb it. The sprites are. Oh.
Right. Nothing like some slave labor. Anyway, we've got Pingu going off and a little bit of blockiness to the connection here on the end of at least my expectations on it, but...
Equals not Pingu, Brick successfully up-backing, but then pressing something right as the flip hit, costing him at 1/4 of his life.
Yeah, being very careful at this point. Ooh, finds a spot to start the turn.
Oh
DP
yes,
hits.
I love this setup.
Oof. 5C getting completely eaten by 2B from Pingu. Instant overhead and instant death.
Yep. Pingu taking game 1, well round 1 rather, very cleanly. He is now looking very good.
Round 2. Fight.
Just a little bit less bar than Velvet, which is an accomplishment honestly. Trying to carefully approach Velvet for the zoning patterns, not overestimating.
Oh man. That low going through after so much really, not quite scrambling, but really trying to get the better of each other. Nice, this time Brick manages to continue off of it, but not for too long, and another 70 is gonna get Pingu the upper hand.
Yep, and that was a cross-up. Brick was up-backing, but he got crossed up. Now just
Brick is in
eating
a very
damage.
bad situation now!
Oh, this may be dead if Pingu had the routing. Nope. He
No,
dropped
not
it.
quite, but Pingu still has a little bit of a level 2, and it doesn't matter, it's over. So many ashes, so many cross-ups and funky stuff during those Ash combos.
Yep, Pingu taking it 2-1.
But not
With
really now.
for break, we didn't see the game when he was doing splendidly. We just saw the 2 games where Pingu was doing splendidly. Listen,
It is what it is.
Exactly. Okay. What do we have next? Oh, an Oleander versus Tian.
Pingu remains upon the throne of pain and the throne of war.
Yep.
Fighting off against the local horn enthusiast.
Not to be confused with a horny enthusiast. Yes.
There's just a single horn.
Yes. Okay, we have Walkingbed versus Pingu, Oleander versus Tian. Let's see. Pingu immediately coming with, well, shit. Pingu, don't doubt yourself.
OK crash should be a ground OK command grab, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, no.
If I was if I was a freaking Tian player, that would be a method of making my entire not day, not a month life.
Well done.
Anyway, right off the bat, Bed starting with quite a bit of offense. Not getting too much of his few hits, but Pingu will get quite a bit out of... Not quite that much from his hit, but it doesn't matter. 70 is there to save the day.
EU reset. They are real. They keep carrying us.
American reset. Drop the combo and hit again. EU reset. Drop the combo 70 and hit again.
Yep, precisely. That or backdash and just,
Drop the combo to an invul move, then hit again.
This is so true. Oh no. Pingu getting hit by the most evil cross-up. One of the most evil that Oleander
That
has.
is a lot.
That
What was that?
backdash. Holy shit. That was frame perfect if I've ever seen one.
Epic. This is epic. Really trying to... not quite enough. To bed?
The
Find the
JA
move
challenge.
right-
That was
yeah.
excellent.
Just slightly before Pingu's hit came out.
Yep.
Man.
I am one of the non-believers when it comes to JA, but man was that good.
Pingu is really trying to get in, but can't. Oh, never mind. He can. Yes, we can.
Right as
Big
we say he
buttons are one
can't.
thing, but movement is another. I said he can't because he couldn't when I said it, but by the time I finished saying it, he could.
However,
Oh boy, Walkingbed. Ooh, backdash after a 2A.
Pingu is
Nice.
still in a very tough spot because Fred is coming. Oh my god, the
Yeah.
best starter for Oleander. J2C. Pingu is getting
Low
exploded.
to the ground. To my eyes, it looked like Bed was already landing. Ah, but there goes. Yeah, he's even gonna pull out the cheese of the epilogue, completely shutting down anything that Pingu could ever dream of. Just killing not only his body, but also his dreams and immortal soul.
I love the
Nothing like
way
trading in other people's souls.
I love the way that Walkingbed incorporated the epilogue into his combo, like seamlessly. That was really cool.
To be fair, with Oleander's buttons, it shouldn't be too hard to do, but
Ah,
it
that
does
was-
take some thinking on the fly.
That was a Fred hit, epilogue hit, and the Oleander hit, one after another, and they did not drop. I approve of this. Sometimes it can be surprisingly hard to do something like this.
All you truly need is enough practice with your character.
Yep.
And that definitely has that.
But yeah, that one mistake costing Pingu dearly. This does happen against Oleanders. If they
It
win
was the type
round
of-
one.
It was the type of mistake where if I was there, I would be getting hit for sure, and I think most of us would be.
Pretty much, yes. I do not believe
This
many of us
did
would have
not
gotten
look
out.
like Oleander will still mid there, and then she decides, you know what, I'm gonna hover in here and do a smite.
Oh no, Pingu missing the push block.
Nice instant block, but immediately. Did he get missed the push block because of the instant block though? If that was the case, then I unite with you in pain.
Too close.
Oh, Walkingbed just challenging the flip, immediately getting a combo.
All the huge buttons, all the time, everywhere. How is the dragon going to survive this? He's not. This is the perfect.
That was pain and suffering. Look at Pingu's meter compared to Walkingbed's. Wow, that epilogue ending.
Oleander is fine. She needs those big buttons.
Listen, you and your vice president can complain about this after. I do not mind. Oh, Pingu, that was a combo, I believe, not a reset.
Nice. Yeah, it was not a reset.
But then,
very clunky, but never mind. Imagine having two A that hits at this range.
Yep.
Couldn't be Pingu. Could be Walkingbed. Admittedly, it was 5A, but still.
oh, and there we go. The evil cross-ups. You
Instant
have to
cross-up.
guess.
Yeah, 50-50 in the truest form imaginable.
But the fearless challenge from Pingu! Man, that 5B!
No fear in his heart whatsoever, just immediately pressing a button on wake up. Oh, this is. Everything depends on this moment, and right now we see an instant cross on the 50-50.
Yep.
But I don't think it's gonna kill, although an epilogue could happen. There's the epilogue, immediately blocked, not quite. Oh, Pingu, he's got a chance, he takes it!
Pingu just by the sliver of his health, getting the hit, getting the kill on Walkingbed, and now Pingu suddenly is looking really strong.
For this round and possibly this match, indeed, although we cannot underestimate the speed at which Oleander can build meter if she sets her mind to it. That, you see, is going to make it slightly harder for her. A short combo delivering higher damage, less meter for Oleander. Some very quick counter sparks.
Oh no, Pingu
Oh boy.
tried Volcanic Dash, I think, from the sound, but it did not pan out his way.
Well, but it must have been something like the very first frame getting caught. Oh no, not the page.
I actually love the way Walkingbed is using those 6Cs, like at the most inopportune times, getting the hard knockdown now, but getting hit.
Oh, reset.
This
Level
is the
2.
chance Pingu needs. He needs stuff to
He's got
happen
another level
now.
1. He will need at least one more hit, I believe, but
Yep.
Oleander has no meter for 2-2D, so that is not an option. Just good old classic pressure could do the trick.
Just one hit game and Oleander gets it. Walkingbed with a very nice 6A, just slamming Pingu out of the sky.
I like how you were calling those 6Cs something calling him an inopportune moment. That was the lack of fear on Walkingbed's part of getting punished, because he just put an epilogue behind him, even if he gets punished 2 hits, and then he takes the combo back.
That is fair. However, that was still something that I am very happy to see Walkingbed use. I remember him being a little bit shy with 6Cs, so hey, I always appreciate it.
As far as I saw and remember, he only ever uses those when he's got either an epilogue behind him or a thread by his side. To make sure they're safe. But
your spot
other
2.
side, it is my turn.
Yes.
Yes, I'm coming on.
Your spot 2 has been taken.
I hate that I'm on the wrong side, but it is what it is.
You're not on the wrong side. You're on player 1 side. There is no wrong
yeah,
side.
I prefer player 2. This is the wrong side for me.
Listen. No. There is no wrong side. Well, fine.
Look, if you say there is no wrong side, then why the hell is there such a thing as the warm side of the pillow?
Wait, hold on, Boozer. You just went galactic brain on me. Can you repeat?
If there is no such thing as the wrong side, then why is the pillow warm on one side
I
and on the
wasn't
other
talking
not?
in general. I was talking in this specific circumstance, Boozer.
Too bad I am talking in general.
Yes. That's how we misunderstand one another. And you get hit by a very nice timed eruption.
God damn it, I stopped holding down just slightly too late. Ooh, nice smash and gallop before I get my kiss out.
Yep. Oh,
Rubber.
getting the conversion from 5D. Lalarino with the flexes. And then gets slam dunked. Yep. Boozer has done this so many times to me when I tried to meaty shatter see him. And then he just telesees. And I'm sad.
Excuse you.
That hits low.
That is
Ooh, he's
too
blocked.
slow. Yep. Tense moment at the end. Every single player trying to, well, every player trying to look for an opening. Finally, Lalarino gets the punish. Oh my god, that walk back!
Back off the forward dash! That was sick!
That walk back was sick indeed. Getting out of the range of grab. And then getting slow motion. Slam dunk.
Oh, you like getting teleseed? What if I did it again in slow motion? Oh, damn. Whoops.
Oh, Reno getting kissed. Guessing wrong. Now, he is not dead yet, but he may be in next interaction. That snowflake was funny.
Well,
The
I
cross-
am flabbergasted by this. Utterly baffled.
Yes, yes indeed. That is all I can say about this unfortunate incident.
Whoopsie daisy.
Not getting the 5A punish because Velvet's 5A, even though it's amazing in
Ooh,
many
nice.
ways, it's only one frame active.
Wait, what? How? I was holding 4 and I tagged out on 6. I am upset.
It did also get hit by a pretty sick cross under.
Yeah,
from
mostly
Lalarino.
because I thought I would be taking the other direction.
Yep. Oh, Lalarino, I'm not sure if that is a good idea.
Catching the backdash.
Not believing in the eruption may cost, though. He did. Oh no! Lalarino getting too greedy, not respecting TLC. It can happen to a Velvet. Now has to contend with basket? No, just with hard knockdown. Kiss? No, no kiss.
It's over now.
Bonk!
But he did. Lalarino wanted to challenge. He thought Boozer would not continue the string, would just play it safe. Well, Boozer is a madman. He did, and he won.
No, this is what happens when you don't have a last point of super to finish it off with a basket. It is what it is.
Yep. One game for Boozer.
Oh boy. We've got a very dusty color palette coming from Lalarino here.
It is.
Vanilla.
It's all velvet palettes. It is a good palette. Oh, not this time,
Actually getting
Lalarino.
the kiss on time.
Yep. You have to be careful about the kiss reset. Missing the punish. Unfortunate for Lalarino. And getting kissed again. It's looking extremely good for Boozer. He has Lalarino in the corner with little resources. And no health. No health, no hope. It is death and destruction.
I was going for a card C meaty, but he crossed me up. It is what it is, as they say.
Pingu, I do not accept this heresy. Lalarino showing us that Velvet 2D is godlike. And why exactly is it godlike?
more along the lines of Paprika's jumping options rather suck. Ooh, that was a nice
Not
shot to
really.
see. I did not see that
Even
coming.
good jumping options can get stuffed by 2B. Velvet
Okay,
2B
yeah,
is just
sure.
really good.
Sure, your to be is basically Pom to be, but less amazing.
Yes.
Heyo.
I refuse to believe I got hit by this. Every time I stop holding low and I get hit anyway. It's like frames too late.
Pingu, I will excommunicate you. Stop this nonsense. If it was offline, yep. We got the usual
Yeah, that's
fighting
pretty
game.
much right. Meet me at LAN, Muffin Man.
I will do it. Oh no,
One day.
Pingu! Pingu realized his bartering power. No one will play Tian. Oh no. Well, Lalarino.
That win, that was sick. That
Yeah,
was sick, Lalarino.
that was
I
an
gotta say,
attempt
that was
for a
some
reset.
sick win.
I can really respect this attempt at a reset. Oh no.
Ah!
Failing the pickup for Boozer. This may prove costly. And mistiming the kiss. Not getting punished for it, luckily. But still.
Well, it's just the two of us repeating the same thing over and over until one of it worked.
Yep. Lalarino has to fight for his life because he is about to be out. Yep, match goes to Boozer. That is 2-0
That
victory.
first frame low upon landing while still being basically in block stun from the pods is kind of evil.
I mean, a lot of stuff Paprika can do is evil. You just have to kind of know and guess at some points. It is what it is. That's how Paprika works. Well, in this case, Lalarino, please remain on the shrine. Because we have...
You will now be facing another Paprika.
Yep.
The gauntlet has only just begun.
Yep, it is Shattubatu versus Lalarino at this point.
Alright, so I need to learn how to rig the round robin seed, so at some point I get to have Lalarino fight all 3 paps in a row.
Now, Pingu, there is shit talking and then there are lies. I think every single Velvet has a different palette. Like, not many of them use repeats.
There is one palette that I see a lot of people use, although mostly those are people that don't
Oh my
play
god,
that
I am
long in the long
stupid.
term.
I thought Shatu and Lalarino are on stream and I am stupid. Yes, it's Pingu versus Jag. Sorry guys. I am just stupid.
I made the exact same mistake. By the power of suggestion, I guess.
Yes.
I just looked at it, oh yeah, the next one is this, even though it says off stream.
Yep. Pingu.
Oh, Jag is playing versus Baum at the moment.
Oh.
Mr. 3. So, I guess we can either skip to Brick versus Bed or wait for Jag to get out. That's up to you guys.
Brick and Bed are free, so I think let's go with that. Brick and Bed, if you don't mind going at it.
Being a bit out of order.
Apologies. You have been called, but then you have been uncalled. We have Brick versus Walkingbed.
Jag going, I am ready.
Listen, I am not changing this. Brick versus Walkingbed. Screw you guys. That's it. That's what's happening right now. I do not care.
The downside of having aesthetics and graphics on your tournament.
Yes, imagine, right? There you go.
Alright, let's
Okay.
do this.
Brick versus Walkingbed. Velvet versus Oleander. Let's go. And Jag, you should have been ready when we called for you. That's it. That's my excuse. I know it's my
I don't
fault,
blame
but that's
Jag.
my excuse.
I don't blame Jag. I do the accent say type of thing, you know. Well, I just finished my first match in bracket and the second dude is standing right next to me. But there's a chest over here someone's trying to claim. Let's fight.
Of course I'm a dictator. I'm a velvet. Like, everything has to be as I say. Like, come on, man. I'm evil.
It saves my world.
What did you expect?
Yep.
Also, no worries, Bao.
Yep,
No
don't
worries.
worry about it. Just enjoy the tourney as it is happening. We are not even halfway done, actually. Oh my god, Walkingbed getting stabbed by cross-up. his own cross-up. And not respecting the snowflake.
This is the one situation in which I enjoy all the under cross-ups when they lead to her demise.
That was so surprising on so many levels. That Walkingbed has a ton of work that they have to do and they are not capable of it. They got hit by JC.
Well, there's always the next round coming. Also, Pingu, such proletan acts of rebellion will not be tolerated. You will be granted -5 HtF collaboration points. I don't know what they mean. I don't even have them anywhere saved, but you will have -5.
Boozer coming with Hoof to Floof DKP. I approve of this. Listen, we do have a zoning war for now.
That snowflake spawning inside of Walkingbed.
Yep, this
As
is
he's
something.
trying to read his book.
This is why Oleanders
love
struggle
that.
with this matchup. The snowflakes can
Yeah,
get you
she can't be too
anywhere.
far. She can't be too close. She must be at just the right distance, and she needs to have the deer be occupied.
Yeah, that may be dead. Oh my god, let's see.
I don't believe. There we go. I was right not to believe. And oh boy, it's Red o'clock.
To be fair, that was a
maybe
drop.
Walkingbed's match yet.
Fred, yep. Last chance for Walkingbed for this one. Fred has to work.
Now this Fred working number 2.
Yep. Brick getting hit out of trying to challenge with a 5A. And then getting crossed up.
Ooh, but not this time.
Fred
not
is
this
almost
close.
out though. Just a little bit.
And just as Fred decides to hide in his book, there comes out a 5A, 5B, and it's over.
Yep.
Very nice.
Very nicely timed from Brick. Precisely when
Perfect
he wanted.
timing indeed.
Precisely when he needed it, rather. One or Brick. Pingu, sometimes it does not work out, even with Fred. That is a smile that I imagine Boozer having every single time he sees Oleander getting stuffed with Fred out.
Before I named this file close, Pab, I had it saved as, do you think this is a motherfucking game?
That is a good one too.
Never seen perfection before. Vanity doesn't become you.
This is the smile you see before your death.
Ready?
Okay.
Well, let's see if Brick can repeat that.
Oh. Brick
Not
wanted to be
quite
cute.
in a
with
good
an
enough
air
position
grab.
to get something. Yeah, Walkingbed seems to be mildly immune to those. Oh boy.
But,
5A still in active frames as Bed catches it.
yep,
Active frames, I mean recovery frames.
yep, because it was too far. Walkingbed using this to gather a little bit of magic. Let's see the
Ooh,
corner
instant block,
pressure.
nice.
Oh,
Catching Bed on a not quite right stagger.
yep. Walkingbed being a little bit too happy with the staggers. God,
That to be Jesus bloody Christ on a
the amount
perverse
of cross-ups and cross-unders that just happened is too damn high. Oh, back to the corner Brick goes. That is a trap Velvet can do. She can do magic DP after a normal eruption. That is something you have to respect. Both players just playing carefully and patiently, but this time Walkingbed gets the trap and probably gets
Doesn't
the
even need to
kill.
spend any meter.
May have to. Nope.
Nope.
Very nice routing for.
I guess
Walkingbed.
I am about 3 to 4 seconds in the future in relation to you, because as I said, that Brick was already dead. on
Ah,
my
I
screen.
see. Yes, I am getting some slow ups at times, sadly.
Alright. JB, a very strong button indeed. Oh, but I'm getting some hits in there, but not worth too much in the long run. Oh god, not the wave dashing. Why is this unicorn so fast? She's got no business being so fast. JC! Don't go up again. Got plenty of hits hitting, but not many follow-ups at all whatsoever. Ooh, trade off of that trade. Walkingbed is gonna win it and get Fred out, which
Maybe the doom of Drake. Yep. We are catching up to you, Boozer, at hyper speed. So we'll have some hyper speed Fred cross-ups. Oh, never mind. It just went fine.
Yeah, there's the Fred. There's not even any cross-up, just hits.
And that may be
Just
it.
fists.
Yep, that should be it, I think.
Yeah, especially with a new bar super. Spending free in a single. What's the bloody cool thing?
Combo. Yes. Walkingbed showing us that he's definitely not out and can take this easily.
I'm surprised, like, Wondering, because this color that Rick was using in this round right now is something that I see quite a lot of Velvets use.
Yes. I mean,
It's like the one Velvet color that I would consider popular.
I don't know. I see most Velvets I think use like unique colors. I don't see too many duplicates.
Yeah, I remember at least 2 or 3 Velvets that were using this color as well. This is like the only one to me that I see duplicates.
The pink one is also somewhat popular, but yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Old wine, isn't that Vixie? Yeah.
Yes, Vixie after what was it? Candy Floof got killed for being too similar to Mulled Wine.
Yep.
And I also use it when I play Velvet, but I have like 20 hours on Velvet, so it doesn't really count.
Walkingbed giving all the fat counter hits to Brick.
I like all the cross-ups while Bed was mid-air, Brick was winning. Then the moment Brick lands and Bed lands and Brick is mid-air, then Bed just wins by pressing 2B.
Yep. Oleander's 2B is good as well as an anti-air.
It's pretty much a definition of an anti-air.
Not respecting the DP.
And then 6A comes in and it's like, I do everything perfectly.
Oh, Walkingbed getting just the cross-ups he needs. He needs one more interaction. Did not get the
this DP killed the trap. Oh boy, the second trap not working out either. Is JC actually aligned for a combo?
Yeah, this
could be big. This could be huge. It is. Very nice.
Walkingbed has to put in work now.
Round 2. Fight.
The amount of jumping that they do at one another causes a funny amount of cross-unders and cross-ups. Well, we got Fred.
Yeah, I mean, this is the one thing that I can enjoy from it. When the 2B happens and I'm like, yeah, yes. Still doing pretty nice. There goes the 6C again as Fred is out, no longer being afraid of the overhead. Brick's life is vanishing before our very eyes.
Yep.
Ooh, well, low after 5A, catching Brick of God. And
this time, the staggers that Walkingbed did were flawless. He does catch Brick trying to press something.
No perfects allowed! GG, well played. Brick is winning this one. He didn't get perfected in the second round, so clearly he will win the third one.
There you go. Walkingbed was just fishing for a chip out.
Them starting off very safely by backing off both of them. And no magic on Brick yet to threaten reading mid-air at that range. Nice air grab! Brick the master. The air grabs continue.
The air grabs are always funny and always a treat.
Alright. Ooh! Thank you, Brick. I needed this. I love these air grabs. And the red one too. Oh boy, perfect zoning pretty much so far. Bed struggling to find any way in. He gets a little bit of a break of that DP. Yeah, there goes a series of hits from Bed. Not enough meter to cast out Fred, but enough to be very threatening very soon. Oh, there goes jumping, there goes 2B, and immediately Bed is on it again, and I believe this is Fred o'clock. Yes, it is.
Oh, you're already at Fred. Well, we got spoilers, alright. Don't spoil the
Well,
ending.
I cannot do anything for that, but Jesus Christ, Drake, you're a madman, but I appreciate you for that. Yeah, nice. The Fred got frozen once. This was a drop that may well cost Brick his life, and oh boy, I got a freeze frame on that counter hit.
Yep, that was a very unfortunate drop.
Brick still has a chance, but it's very small, and the timer is small, but it doesn't quite matter after a shot to see that could be enough damage, potentially level 1 of super. Bad still has the life advantage, and oh boy, no! The cross-up overhead JB hits Brick and finishes it off at 4 seconds remaining on the timer.
Head was so close to losing it. That was a nail biter at the end.
It was indeed.
What a game. Very nicely done.
Yeah, that was one hell of a game.
Okay. So we are back to our usual scheduled stuff. We have Jag versus Pingu.
Ah, yes, the smell of burning Floof. Excellent. I needed that today.
We already had some burning Floof, just of different quality, but yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There we
Right
go.
now, it's so much of it, but no matter what happens, even if it's Jag just smashing Pingu to the ground repeatedly, even then, just by proximity to this flame, he's gonna be set on fire.
Honestly, Brick, don't feel bad for yourself. You played amazingly, both you and Bad. This was a real nail biter, and both of you.
Oh
could
yeah,
have
this
had
was
it.
a... Look, I was enjoying this match and it had an oleander in it, so well played, Brick, well played.
Yep. Oh, Pingu fearlessly challenging the Floofy menace. Guys are the domain of Tians, they say.
Oh boy. Jag not quite able to achieve anything in this situation. Let's see what Pingu does with the knockdown. He tries to continue, can't quite do it because of a very good pushback on the very first hit from Jag. Jag trying to take the initiative, but the nature of Paprika is such that after taking it, he cannot keep it for too long. And oh boy, nice JB trade. Too bad it was a trade. JC, ooh, that range! That's a lot of range and that's a lot of damage. And now either one of them can die off of a single hit, depending on details. JC trying to control the dragon midair. JC,
Oh my god,
crossing
the
up!
first cross up! That was...
I'd be making a clip of that.
I wouldn't block this for the life of me, never ever. Poor Pingu. The game hated him at this point.
There's no chances of blocking that. Absolutely filthy. This is why Paprika's JC is actually decent so long as the opponent is also midair.
Perfect
No,
push
no,
block
no.
though. Getting Jag a fat punish.
Good distancing.
Grabs it is.
Grabs it is.
Oh my god! The failed push block and the fail to follow. Yep. Thank you, Pyrobrony, for following. Hope you enjoy this EU tournament.
I made you to acquire more alcohol because this is ridiculous. Ah!
Pingu.
LEC, excellent. Thank you, Jack.
Pingu just cutely laying on the ground, staring at the pup approaching from the skies. But he does take it in the end.
Final round. Fight.
The trades of 5Bs, I think that was? Wait, Shatu, are you rooting for the Tian? Aren't you rooting for Paprikas? Oh no. I see. That is fair, Shatu.
Yep, calculated victory it is.
Pingu, though, is in a lot of trouble. He will get absolutely demolished at every single hit that lands. He needs to
Oh, nice.
be
nice.
very careful. Jug just enjoying themselves, but get opened up.
There goes the 2C
Yep.
directly into level 2. Pingu taking no chances. Immediately spamming as much meter as he bloody well pleases.
Sliding into these ash slopes, and oh, I was about to say not dropping them. I am sorry, Pingu.
Patience is the key to wisdom, perhaps, or perhaps it is not. Ooh, what is he hitting, but no ability to continue.
The amount of drops that just happened pains me on so many levels.
A match well fought, but not well enough. Tianhua wins.
Oh, that's really nice, Pyrobrony. Yeah, hopefully we can get some ports at some point. We'll see how it goes, though. Sadly, Damage Fighting Hertz is not cross-compatible for now. We'll see. But yes, Pingu taking game 1, which reminds me
I really hope that we will get versions on different platforms in the future, but so far there's very little information and we're just waiting for the next update pretty much.
I think Main 6 mentioned that there is a lot of legal stuff and legal issues that comes with it, but with a new publisher, hey, they might just do it. We'll see how it goes, I am hopeful.
Stop wasting
But
my
we are
time,
back to
foolish
our
fiend.
match. Paprika versus Jan, Jack versus Pingu. Pingu with the advantage, and immediate advantage in this game as well. Just putting Jag into the corner, taking a quarter of their health.
Alright, off the bat, pretty much.
Yep, but 5B getting outspaced. Rare sight indeed. Tian 5B being one of the good ones. The flip. The flip was real.
Oh boy, now I'm getting the good old Nightcore treatment.
Listen, it comes for everyone. Pingu is just trying Jag, various pressure, but
Jag
gets
chilling.
opened up with a 2A. Jag realizing
nice,
that
low
Pingu
indeed.
upbacks a ton.
Now one of the few things that can catch an epic. Whoa.
Jag wanted to be so cool with that air grab, but
And he would have
couldn't.
even hit!
But
If
he
it hit, it
did
would
get
have
the punish in the end. The scramble was real, the resets happened, but Jag coming out
This
on
could
top.
be death if meter is spent, but oh boy,
It's
it's a
not.
little bit too low. It can't continue, so now one more hit is necessary, or 30
Oh,
seconds of waiting will not happen as Pingu gets that one last necessary hit.
that
Pushing over
drop
the crowd.
costing
Do not let defeat
Jag a
be the
ton,
end.
just giving the round to Pingu in the end.
Round 2. Fight.
Don't worry, Shatu.
Thank you, Shatu, already exploiting Pingu's recently announced love for Paprika and him switching mains in the near future.
Yep.
Oh, that didn't hit. I'm actually happy about it. Too bad that Jack got caught in sitting on his own apple in the corner now, potentially. Or perhaps there will be a rollout. No, Bash can't be punished with a beat at this speed. There goes a kiss a little bit too
And
early.
there goes a ton
Might be
of
gonna
damage.
catch.
That will be painful for Jack. He's not dead, but he has to play perfectly pretty much from now on. Oh, not getting the pickup. That was-
JB is part of it, but the inability to follow up is not part of it. No, boy, there goes a low, there goes Ash.
Jag not believing, not tanking.
Like a moth to
That
the
was
flame.
one cursed combo, and I very much enjoyed watching it.
Combos.
Even if it was blue.
Combos. Indeed. Hey, that's really nice, Pyrobrony. I'm looking forward to when you start streaming. I will definitely check it out. Okay. What do we have next? Jag, please remain
Next
on the
up, Jag and
shrine.
Breakup fight. No, this is again unstreamed.
Oh, I am
Please
stupid
look.
again. Yes.
Yes, this time I'm looking out for the mistake that was committed about 30 minutes ago. Or maybe less. Now you've got Lalarino and Pingu, so Pingu is the one who remains.
Yep. Bingo.
Unless a
Oh.
break is required, of course.
Oh, Pingu got the player 2 slot stolen. Can no longer enjoy player 1 slot. Okay.
Yeah,
This is me indeed. Listen.
However, I will play player 1.
Bingo.
Look
Showing the
at the
sportsmanship.
magnificence of this dragon.
Yep. Taking the challenge. Fearless in all of the glory of Hushan. There we go.
He is the Pingu Taro, Tian of Tians. Look upon his works, ye mighty, and despair.
Okay. I apologize, but I will have to leave you for a moment, so I leave the stream in Boozer's capable hands.
Capable. I would continue whirring, but I kind of ran out of breath, and the black screen still was there, which is very sad. There we go. Something about training, something about... I don't even know what Velvet said. Backdash. Forward dash 6A. Very nice choice to catch Pingu Tower. Was really trying to get closer. Kind of a thing he needs to do. Lalarino being aggressive right off the bat. Pingu weaving in between the icicles, but getting caught in another block string here. Oh boy, that was so close to each other. Quick JA could have changed. I very much liked what happened in here with this air movement. Pingu didn't like it in the end considering his health bar, but I enjoyed it, so I'm happy with it. Oh, there we go. There is no perfect in this match, but that bash will be punished.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, then again, Lalarino deciding to choose backing away right off the bat, and also deciding to choose a Shattubatu that Pingu was not ready for, neither for the grab. Oh boy, but there goes Pingu actually finding a little bit of a hole in shit show enjoy his defense. Oh, backing off right off the bat, expecting his DP, which never happened, but it didn't matter in the long run as a little bit of offense gave Pingu his way again. Whether we'll see a DP again or not, we shall soon find out. Never mind, there's a rollout immediately getting caught by a 2A.
I return from the
dominating
abyss.
this one.
I see Pingu doing
Yes,
well.
Pingu's dominating the second round, just like Mr. Lalarino dominated the first one.
Oh, the 6A.
Ooh, that looked like a cross up.
That was a cross under.
That was sick.
I love the way Lalarino tries to set these ups. I never was one for setups, but man is this cool, man is this shiny. I need to learn this. Lalarino, you have inspired me.
Well. 7D getting called out!
Yeah.
With a super!
Velvet wins.
Lalarino
Beautiful.
just perfectly punishing the flip with the tornado, as you can actually do. It is difficult to remember at times that you can do this, but man, when it works, it's so good. And demand player 2. Okay, sure. Since Lalarino is fine with it, I guess we can go. Boozer, what happened to you? Boozer, are you there? No, Boozer is gone. Guys, we have lost Boozer. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for him to... Well, we won't wait. Let's play. But, yeah. Pingu. What are you typing? Listen, don't despair for Boozer. Also, let me actually give Lalarino the point that, well, he deserves. Don't despair for Boozer. Boozer will rise from the dead. The amount of alcohol that runs through his veins will immediately jerk him back to life. There is no fear that something happened to Boozer. But, with the setup wrong way, because you guys just swapped, and without considering my feelings and the work I put in. We have Slaycrow versus Pingu. Wait, what? No, Lalarino versus Pingu.
Fast you melt. Ready? Fight.
Shadow now just getting slammed with Shatter C. No pickup bow. Getting slammed with another Shatter C. Pingu is not in the blocking mood, but is in the challenge mood right now. Oh.
As I posted that my internet died, it decided to return, which is nice. I still need to rejoin the lobby.
The cross up. It was absolutely disgusting. JA Velvet cross up. Now that is something you see rarely. Pingu just getting chipped out. Not managing to find a way in even once.
Round 2.
I see you guys are having some good old gaming.
The memes are real and Pingu did not push block properly. Oh no.
Impressive.
And choosing the wrong time to challenge, but for now just going the neutral, trying to find the way through the walls of ice that currently he is being showered with. Lalarino very nicely got the other side, but couldn't really make use of it. Tried to backdash, but gets caught by Pingu. This maybe, yep, this may be difficult. Oh, missing the DP when it would have worked. I feel for you, Lalarino. I have done this so many times. Does not manage to block the flip bow. And that should be it. Pingu. It's just a simple combo, there we go, to take this. Still in it. Even though the Lalarino is on match point, can take it now. Pingu still also looking strong.
Final round. Fight. Wonderful. Beautiful.
Come on, Pingu. Do not disappoint
Oh,
now.
Lalarino with the
Go
grab.
right
I
in your
approve
back.
of this. Grabs can be so fun to play with as Velvet. Even though you don't really get much reward out of it, still fun.
Yeah, the amount of damage reduction that they incur is rather
I really
sad.
approve how much Lalarino plays around Flip. Doesn't get caught, he tries to properly counter it. This is really nice to see. But it's
Yeah,
not
I think this is the
managed,
strongest part of it. Oh boy.
not managed to defend through Pingu's pressure. But no punish, but no punish for Bash, but punish for the flip. Pingu now in a lot of trouble.
The super again too.
Oh, again with the cross under, but not on time. Punish did not come out on time, but Pingu still gets it with a flip. We have a lot of drops, a lot of memes, but Pingu is now in control. No meter, well, 1 meter for Lalarino to spend. Oh, Pingu choosing just the right moment before that 5C could come, but gets opened up. No! Pingu deciding not to use his resources. That cost him the game and the set. Oh no!
This input.
Yep,
Tragic. Absolutely tragic.
one misinput can cost you. Yes, it was. It is what it is. What can we say? Well, for now, what do we have now? We have Pup Mirror. We have the Floof Wars. This is Shattubatu versus HappyLittleBoozer.
Do give me a second because I'm trying to get everything that got screwed by my internet dying for a minute to unscrew itself.
Very well. I respect this. Okay, Shatu has stolen player 2's spot. As
No, I'm not doing that, Shatter. We're tossing a coin or something. I ain't playing by the same rules that Mr. Pingu was.
in
If
other
you want
words,
to play it too,
Jan
we're
is
tossing a
honorable
die.
and kind, while Pap is malicious and vengeful. Pap will not accept just taking the spot.
you can call it this way. Alright, if Shatter wants to go play one, then okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would be telling you, like, choose 3 numbers from 1 to 6 and stuff like
Okay,
that.
we are About to enjoy a pop mirror. Shadow versus HappyLittleBoozer. Let's go.
Do you actually think that the bracketing... I never even thought about it this way. I never even considered who is on which side in the bracket
I
deciding
appreciate
which
the
side
thought
you should be
Shadow
playing
because
as.
when this originally started, I started setting up the nameplates the same way that they are in challenge, so that people would actually listen. But no one ever thought about it outside of you.
Yeah.
So thank you, Shadow. You're the man.
In 1,500 hours spent in fighting games, this is the first time it ever came to my attention as a possibility.
Well, possibility also is there for Cartwheel A to hit. Shadow is now under a lot of pressure.
Not that much pressure, as he is patient enough.
Yep. Patience pays off. Oh no, the flop does not get punished.
Whoa. 6A is slower than 5A, especially when you input it accidentally.
A perfect meaty from Shadow, catching LSC that Boozer wanted to do. But Shadow...
Oh damn, I didn't have 2 levels yet.
Oh no, Shadow just got a ton of damage done to him.
Oh, we did!
Did get the backdash bow. And now we have
Death.
Shadow special. Yep, Shadow can do this. One of the people
I
who
still
can
don't
actually
understand
do
how
this.
it works and why it's even allowed.
Because it's,
How it calls that some people know how to do it, but it's impossible for others.
it's a matter of labbing out the timing. Of course, if your 5A has like more active frames than 1, it's way easier. But it's still just a matter of timing. Getting the 2C, but not following up. Getting the Cartwheel A though. Boozer is looking
I did
strong.
not see that 2C even hitting by the time I could still follow up.
Yep, that is what it is. Guessing, and kiss it is! Not guessed by Shadow, this is death. Shadow, do mind, still has 3 entire bars to spend. Boozer only has half. So this is still in Shadow's favor. Oh,
Damn!
I don't think that was a counter hit. That may have just been not blocked by Boozer.
It did look like a cross-up to an extent as well, I'd like to point out.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy. My
Shadow.
internet is acting up, by the way.
Shadow with the
My
spacing.
internet is really acting up.
Are you still on the
I am
satellite
getting
internet?
500 ping in there, so
Are you still on the
yeah, I'm
satellite?
not blaming anything on my internet. I'm just saying that this is a cursed match at this point.
Yes. Oh, the flop! The flop was real.
I
And-
might need to...
Yeah.
If my internet continues to be this way, I might need to disqualify myself.
That is fair. We can give it a shot, but honestly, if any of the player like complains, yeah, we may think about it. Who's a relax switching? Yes.
Imagine having internet that is 3 times faster than the previous place you lived at, but so fucking unstable that it literally doesn't matter.
I used to have such problems back when I was living outside of Krakow. Yes. Oh shit! I just doxed myself.
It just talks twice.
Listen, I ain't heard shit. Okay. Luckily,
I mean, I'm not watching the stream. If I was watching the stream, then that, for sure I would be having problems with ping.
yes. The paprika of internet. That sounds scary. I am afraid. I never want to do this. Honestly, this is the experience that I have whenever I play with Hitsuji. It's fun, it's crazy, but it's no indication of anyone's skill. Let's just put it this way.
And the worst part is, the first round was working rather well. There was not much problem with the internet there. And now it's started being this again. Like, I'm kind of happy you don't see the pink graph.
Oh, hold up. Can I turn it on?
Oh, nice. I saw like 7 frames.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not sure if I want to continue playing this.
Oh, to be fair, you also played the vast majority of your matches, so if it continued being so bad, we can think about it. But hey, Shattoo expecting Tennessee, punishing it.
Yeah, I pretty much didn't know what was happening for most of this round.
That is painful. Shattoo is timing buttons though, so I think Shattoo is getting the data he needs. Oh, very nicely timed kiss. Boozer needs a miracle now. He needs all damage and all the setups to go his way. No basket, just hard knockdown, getting game. No, the super fixes it. Mother sometimes is good.
Yeah, well, it's directly in the corner.
Getting the cartwheel A. Oh my god, that was fortunate. Oh, I love the adaptation from Shattoo. Realizing that most of the buttons are too far and getting the conversion with 6 CCC out of all the things. So, nicely done. Shattoo takes it, 2-0. Let's see who we have now. This case, Boozer.
My spirit got kind of killed.
It seems that you would stay. Do you want a moment to perhaps let your internet stabilize?
Look, I pressed spectate shrine 3 times and it kept me on the shrine, so I don't know.
Let's maybe give Boozer a moment and see how it goes. Brick versus Lalarino. I've been waiting for this. Velvet Mirror. Heck
Actually,
yeah.
on that note, I am going to leave for a moment and see if maybe I can make sure that there's no one else using this internet that's siphoning it off. So I'll be back in about 2-3 minutes.
Yep. We will just continue onward with the matches. Brick versus Lalarino. Velvet matchup. Heck yeah, let's go. Ice all around. Love to see it. That was going up to, oh my god, 580, yeah, that's unplayable. Yeah, if that doesn't get fixed, I think we'll have to disqualify Boozer, because that is just, yeah, that is unplayable. Which microwave? Torrenting, god. Imagine you have an artificial AI in your microwave that just hijacks your internet and torrents stuff through it. That would be the funniest thing, honestly. Well, okay. Outside of the realm of ridiculousness, that is this idea. Let's see. Rick, I hate you. Why would you pick this stage? No. Why? No, please. Ah, there we go. We have the worst stage in the game. 2 Velvets. At least we can enjoy the deer that will be happening. Reno starting up. A little bit more aggressive. No clean hits so far. Just zoning. Just trying to catch the other Velvet. Not really managing to do so, either of them. A lot of push blocking from Brick. Brick is very confident, just... Oh! The pickup from Lalarino, that was very nicely done. Realizing that 5D hit. And blocking, but not punishing Shatter C. Oh, unlucky. Lalarino though gets grabbed. Both of these players defending very nicely from each other. Either weaving for stuff or just blocking properly. Both of them just getting kinda hit randomly. Brick getting Shatter Seed though. Yep, standard Snowflake air stuff. Oh, Lalarino. First combo. Yes, first combo. That is death probably. Oh no, Lalarino drops it! And even though he calls out the DP, does not punish it, but does get the grab finisher in the end. Lalarino taking advantage now. Well, being in the advantageous state, rather. I cannot English. Oh no! Here we have the rare interaction with the new hitboxes. Velvet that 5Cs later wins. Listen, that is just something that happens. Okay, Lalarino gets comboed. He has 3 meter now, but he has to work for a little bit. Blocking perfectly and backdashing 5C, punishing it. Nicely done. Gives Brick a ton of meter as well. Brick not doing anything. Literally not doing anything when he is there. Oh my god, getting slammed by the snowflake. And getting chipped out. Lalarino taking it. Proving better when it comes to zoning wars, at least for now. And in the meantime, we have boring, annoying background music from the training stage, which sucks. Why would you do that to us, guys? No. Okay. Can we get a better stage? Can Brick come back or can Lalarino close this out? Let's see. It is not grumpy. It is bad. It is just horrible. It makes my ears bleed. Okay, not really, but you get the idea. Listen. Oh, thank you. Thank God, Brick. You're redeemed. Okay. We have different, as it is for Lalarino, just randoming Velvet palettes, because all of them are good. And we have some internet issues immediately.
Oh, thankfully, I've come back and I hear internet issues and it's not just me, so I'm happy about that.
Well, we have...
Just hoping, but I've come back properly.
We have a standard thing, which is, you know, the slowdowns. Yeah. I don't think it is anything major, because players are still happy, players are still playing properly.
So long as it is.
Yep.
Oh, because I just came back and it kicked me out of the previous match. I'm looking at this one and it's blocked and I'm like, oh boy, it's about to kick me out again, isn't it?
Brick. Getting, my god, I am actually mistaking one another. Like which Velvet is which, especially in hardcore mode. Yes. Okay. Lalarino trying to get a proper hit. Lalarino has a little bit more. Oh my god, the stare down. Both Velvets just being patient next to one another. Lalarino getting the hit. Not having meter for level 2 though. Could have converted this, but didn't. That may be costly yet. We have 30 seconds left on the clock. If both of them decide to just block everything, Lalarino will win. But they are pretty close. Oh, again, Lalarino getting the hit and not getting hit but by Wake Up Super. Brick just putting everything into one risk. That did not pay off. But what did pay off was that slide into B. The grab dance. Yes, it does happen every now and then. So does just smashing, yes. Well, Lalarino is now in a lot of trouble. He's missing a ton of health, will not get supered, but now needs to 2C. Low profiling 5A. I did not actually know to seek a low profile Velvet 5A. But Lalarino gets exploded.
It's just slightly higher than the head boxes.
Brick finding the key to see timing and getting Lalarino dead. And then Brick finding the perfect moment to challenge. Yeah, you have to be careful with these off-screen icicles. Velvets love doing this, just putting icicle off-screen, and many opponents actually forget they exist. You have to respect this. Again, very good conversion from Lalarino, but no hiccup after. Oh, but this should be dead. No, Lalarino, why? Don't meme like this. Come on, man.
Memes, the DNA of the soul.
Oh, Lalarino giving several chances for Brick to come back, but he did close it out in the end, taking this 2-0. Okay, Boozer.
Oh,
Do you want to
I've
try?
made sure that there is literally no one within a 20-meter radius of me that is using any form of internet, so I'm going to attempt to play it. If it is laggy again,
Okay.
but I am DQing myself, so fear not, Pingu, you are not going to lose to microwave torrents.
Which one of you wants player 2 slot? For no reason in particular.
Do we toss the die again?
Get out. Pingu is having none of it today. Don't
We're
break.
tossing a die, my dude. Yep. All right.
Bricks.
Do I choose or do you choose?
Don't be too hard on yourself. Stuff like this happens. Drops happen. Fail pickups happen. Don't worry about this. You played very well, and all you can do is improve, right? Next time you will do better. That's all honestly you have to think
All
about.
right, I choose. Then we're going with D10, and I'm gonna go 5 and below is me, 6 and above is you. And it's 10. So, I mean 1, not 10. Fuck, I used the D100 technically. So,
That doesn't matter because they are the same. You still get.
yeah. They also have 10 sides, but I read out 10, and technically on a D10, 10 exists.
Yeah,
Actually, no,
I
it's
know.
0. It's 0 to 9. Regardless, that's a button that puts Pingu on the left, so.
Yep. Okay, so we have Jan versus Paprika again. Not the last one of this tournament. There is one more of this.
Hopefully it doesn't get cut short
Yeah.
by certain
If this is unplayable, by the way, Pingu, don't feel bad to like.
No, don't worry. I am going. If this is unplayable again, then I am just breaking it off. I do not want to play with horrendously high ping.
Yeah, it's no pleasure to do so.
Fighting is sure to result
There's a
in
reason why we have region limit on this here tournament, and that reason is right here. But it seems stable so far, so here's hope.
Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope for some floofy, fiery matchup.
Nice today. To BBB, excuse me.
Yep, fire strikes
The
first.
pre-jump, I was in the middle of trying to jump, but the pre-jump was like, nope. Ooh, 2 instant blocks too.
Pingu flexing on us immediately. Nicely done. Was that 2B punish as well? I actually wasn't paying attention.
Using just the wrong time to press buttons.
Yep, Pingu.
But the connection is correct, and that's excellent.
Using the
Oh, come on.
whatchamacallit? Targets. There we go. I finally managed it. Also being patient enough, realizing that Boozer will super at some point.
Dude.
Getting this blocked.
If
getting
I
Boozer
have
kills.
1 meter, I will super. Yes, I am a simple man.
Listen, sometimes it's not bad to do this. You just have primal urges that you have to fulfill. Oh my god.
I thought I would meme with a super jump into freaking belly flop, and this man grabs me out of my belly flop. Should be illegal.
Well, he gets punished for it. He gets slam dunked by Telesi. I think we just saw the rare within 4 frames high-low non-mix.
Yep, that was the high-low protection. I'm pretty certain.
Okay, Pingu needs
Rika
something
and
to happen.
Pom being the only characters that can reliably bring it out.
Pingu does not
nice
spend
to
yet,
go ahead.
but we'll see if he does so now. He
Are you
has
sure he's got
Boozer on
3?
half health. No,
Ooh.
not spending. Being careful. Oh,
Oh, push block. There we go. Now he's able to spend, and
Yep.
this could kill right off the bat considering the amount of damage on the cross. Excuse me, counter hit.
yeah, if Pingu doesn't drop this should be dead. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
that's
not
dead.
dead now. No.
Not quite.
Oh, getting it
Oh,
with a low
man.
in the end. Such a tense
The absolute
situation.
god did not come into effect fast enough. Well, it's another one of those meet me at land moments for me, but you know, it is what it is. Nothing like first being the man that has 600 ping and then going meet me at land.
Yep. Pingu, that is fair. That seems like a philosophical statement. I can approve of this.
Nothing like a little bit of philosophy in our fighting games.
Yes.
If fighting is sure to result in victory, then
And you
you
must fight.
Round 1.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I actually forgot to give Pingu his proper point. Pingu is old. Oh no, there we go.
Oh my. 5B, anti-airing my JA.
Yep, 5B. Can 5B does everything. It's a very good button.
Nice.
Oh.
Doing a single 2A and catching the block on TLC.
Respecting TLC, getting it punished. Pingu, on fire. Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, but this feels so much better. Just like when I was playing Shattubatu, I'm just getting beat up in the corner, but at least this time I see what's happening.
Except, sadly, Pingu gets the better of this trade. But yes, I am very happy that we will
I have
enjoy
no
some
idea how
matches.
to exploit this trade, even though Paprika is so plus on it. It is kind of rough. Oh man, and 5B also catches Kade on round start. Two JBs in one jump, actually doing the work.
Sometimes JB is just all you need. Pingu trying to up back, and Boozer catching this with 2A. Catching the backdash as well. That is not death, I don't think, so.
That is death unless RNG decides otherwise.
My god,
But
up
RNG agreed.
damage. Up damage is real and it will hurt you. I will always repeat this every time I see something like this. Well, Boozer is now lacking any meter. Pingu has 3 bars to spend for whatever he wants. But still, Paprika has all the damage and Boozer starts it with a combo, immediately being in advantage. The anti-air to
Anti-air
C.
JC. Yep, that's a game.
That isn't a game yet, but that was pretty sick.
Okay, that's a gameplay moment. Let's just
Was
say.
that a purposeful reset from Pingu? That looked very sick, I must add. Oh,
Bruh.
getting...
Nice backdash.
Yep, backdashing the TLC and getting the punish.
And 2A is gonna finish it off probably.
Yeah, I don't think... Is it death? No way. No, it's
Nope.
not.
White.
One more hit. And there it is.
But it's an overhead.
There it is. Pingu taking it.
Well fought, but not well
Extremely
enough.
strong play.
Wins.
Okay, and with that, we are almost done with the tournament. This is the last round that we will
One
be
last
enjoying.
round, 3 more matches.
Yep, we'll be enjoying this round in its fullest. So every single match on stream, we are starting with Lalarino versus Walkingbed. So, Lalarino will be on player 2. It is very nice to see this in advance, so I can actually pair properly. As bad, of course, challenging this, then I will have to fix it. There you go. So it's.
I don't know. I'm never gonna start. I'm never gonna stop laughing about you going like, oh, unless they change it around.
Yes, I need that.
And Boozer,
12
he wasn't drunk
button.
enough. Pingu, I gotta tell you, my soul died when my internet was so horrible while playing against Shatu, because it was like just you don't even see what's happening really. Like it doesn't feel like what you're doing has any influence on the match.
Yep.
So off of that, I gotta say I was not playing too well.
Okay. Oleander versus Velvet. Number 2. Yes, Walkingbed already beat Brick. He beat 1 Velvet. Let's see how he does against a second.
I have trained years for this. You will not disgrace
If we
me.
throw enough eyes at him, surely at some point he'll die.
Fight. Don't touch. Got it.
Excuse me. If that is enough height. Oh my god, the JA
That
catching the
looked
read.
so close too.
And the 2C, anti-airing JB. Walkingbed already missing half of his health and not getting any magic whatsoever. Lalarino perfectly countering the read with a snowflake. Finally, Walkingbed has something to get started, but he's already almost dead. Oh no, and then he gets exploded with JC, but Lalarino does not take it yet. Oh. Yeah, that can happen. Yep. Still, Walkingbed has a mountain to climb. Oh, the trap catching the startup of 5C. Boozer is gone again. Boozer is out. Guys,
Yeah, I am gone this time because my spectating was so far behind everything you were saying, but there was no point in me saying anything, so I decided to restart the game.
well, Lalarino missed the DP, but did get something in the end with the snowflake. So, hey, it works. Oh, not getting the cross-up JA this time, huh? Gets challenged with Oleander Godlike 5A. And then missing the DP. I think it was a wake-up DP, but hard to say. Sometimes Win can be actually surprisingly good against Oleander. Oh no.
Wind can be surprisingly good against quite literally anyone.
Not really. Sometimes it's not that good, depending on the matchup. But yes. Walkingbed just
There's some
attacking.
situations in which it's just amazing, and no one ever really uses it that much.
And challenging, even though Velvet had full magic, could have magic DP'd after, challenging the eruption. Now Walkingbed still has a full bar, so he is still in a splendid spot if he can take it. I don't think this is death yet. But, one more cross-up, one more guess, and Lalarino is dead. Yes, this is what Oleander can do to you. And Walkingbed suddenly looking very strong, with 1.5 bar almost.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, he's looking very strong because he has bar and it's the third round.
And blocking the Shatter C. Heck yeah, we block those.
Oh, no
Not
punish,
getting the
at least, but
pickup
never
goal,
mind,
but
there's another punish.
catching the backdash. No clean conversion though from either side. A lot of stray hits, no conversions. The blocks from
We've
Walkingbed.
seen this kind of gameplay somewhere before. It
The
just might have been the exact
biggest.
same matchup.
The biggest starter for Oleander again. This is Fred. This is a ton of herd that
Honestly,
Lalarino is in.
not even Peli C has the feeling of power that Smite has for a starter.
Oh no! The memes are not real this time around! No! Lalarino.
Memes have the DNA of the soul, and why is my soul dead?
Lalarino tried all the challenges he could think of, but none of them worked. Walkingbed taking the first game. And suddenly the pressure is on Lalarino.
Also, I gotta ask, why are you putting in the names on the stream of to the left rather than center?
Because of your name that is super long, and when I paste it, everything screws. So that's why.
Just write Boozer.
No.
Yes.
No.
Everything is off to the left. It looks funky.
It doesn't
like
look
funky,
funky.
but it is kind of funky.
It is what it is. Listen, this is my style. Screw you. I hate you. Go to sleep. I will not be fixing this. For now. I will fix it at some point. Boozer has a point. But listen, for now I am angry.
What? You said go to sleep.
Okay, you can wake up now. Yes.
I have trained years
Okay.
for this.
No, that's Oleander.
What, Pingu? Why are you against me here? Oh. Just random neutral for now. Lalarino getting the first clean hit, but missing the combo and getting punished for it. I'm not a sick man. Actually, okay, fine. Well, yes. But I at least can admit it. Oh, Walkingbed not getting the proper trap setup, but he does get the double jump.
I gotta tell you, but that's kind of sick.
I need more power.
I don't know why. I thought that would be funny. Oh well. Anyway, I'm getting kicked off of spectating again, so I guess I'm just gonna be watching on stream, since stream is more appropriate for me, I guess.
Okay, so I guess I will say that Lalarino is not having a good time, and yep, gets
very much
sniped
so.
with a fireball.
Like at the moment you said that he got hit from the air into a trap laying on the ground, so...
Pingu, playing a zoner is not sick. Playing a rushdown is sick. It's literally you just laughing at the unfortunate like happenings.
It's a
of the other
rock, paper,
soul.
scissors world.
Yes.
And you're a rock and he's the scissors.
Well, Walkingbed is
Something
now
along those lines.
in the threat mode. Lalarino has to get a ton, and well, let's see if he can survive a thread. This is step 1 that he needs. Does not block the cross up. One more interaction, Lalarino is dead. He needs something to happen because Fred is still half
In
up.
more than a single one of those cross-ups get blocked. Hey, from bad.
Oh no. The DP is not enough to save Lalarino.
Oh boy, perfect to finish it off. That's a rip.
Pingu, that is the definition of unfun for the other player. How can you say this? Well, okay, I'm a zoner. My opinion does not matter.
Playing a zoner is sitting on one side of the screen and making sure the other person doesn't get to play, so I guess you guys are exactly the same.
No!
The difference is one of you guys just likes to be very close and the other wants to be very far away.
No, Boozer, there is a very clear difference. I let my opponent play. My opponent can press buttons, he can do neutral, he can do stuff, he can play. Jan Hua, on the
I
other
don't
hand,
think
press
people who play
rushdown.
fighting games want to be playing Tuhu. I'm not here for a bullet hell game, my dude.
Okay, fine. Well, you get player 2 now, Boozer. You can enjoy joining the shrine while I set this up. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Where's Brick? Here is Brick. Okay, in my notes. Okay, there we go. Velvet versus Paprika. Second to last match that we'll see today. And Pingu, Zoner is good. Zoner is cool. Zoner is life. That's the story. Anyone who disagrees, I think that is not right. Yes.
I mean, I kind of disagree considering that I enjoy zoners in other games, but and Paprika is actually a zoner. Friendly reminder: her items can combo into themselves.
There will be no snuggles.
Need to set them up properly.
God, I knew the one in Guilty Gear, the guy with the sickles, but I actually forgot how he is called.
Axel.
Axel, yes. But that is the only
Yeah,
zoner
I do
other
like
that I
Axel.
know.
What about what's her face? Miss Peacock.
No, I do not play this game.
Don't need to play it. It's just like she's a zoner and she exists, and you know that she exists.
Loops, yes. Frick, thank you. You just made my day. Okay, listen. You did get slammed for it though. Pingu, I play TFH, and that's it. What can I say? I'm a simple man. I see a deer I like. I do not have to see anything else other than deer. Rick, very nice challenge after the cinnamon roll, realizing that this is the time that he can do so. Does not get punished for 5C, but oh my god.
Nice catch me there.
Boozer. Getting saved by an icicle. This is what we call traitor icicles. Sometimes they do this. Oh, Slaycrow is here! Hell yeah! Stop Slaycrow! I loved this frame. This frame
I like how
so
Slaycrow
good.
comes in and I die instantly. Thanks, Slay!
This frame was so good with Pub just lying there while Velvet did a pirouette. Man, is this good.
Well, we're gonna need the screenshot.
Oh, another icicle loops? Oh, we did get a drop, sadly.
Ooh.
But hey, again, I approve of this.
Way too early that icicle came out. Before I could go into super.
Yes, alligator slave roll. Yes.
Arigato, Slake-san! Oh, very much delayed and blocked the wrong way.
Oh, this time Boozer getting the super setup. That is not dead? No, that may be dead. Oh my god. Well, it would have been. The routing was a little bit different. But yes. We are still... way
Imagine
behind.
knowing the routing.
Yes. My god. Boozer getting punished by an icicle out of all things. But then getting the JA. Now, will we see... Yep. Fast mode. Let's go! Boozer, do not spoil. You see the future. You are from the future.
I'm not spoiling.
Brick is
I'm
also...
gonna say is my meaties suck.
Yep, Brick just challenged you with 5A and got a hit. Oh, there's a lot of jumping around, but we almost are on time. Boozer challenging very nicely when it comes to the icicle, but getting stuffed by the DP. And then trying
I could have gone super.
trying meme frozen combo.
If I went super, I could have gone super.
Oh no, that can happen. Brick getting the drop if Shatter A is too low. And then Brick got to the 5C, but he did not get the follow-up, sadly.
Nice. Guy got DP to oblivion.
Let's see, it's coming at some point, but it did not come this time.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have TDC'd instead of DP, instead of card seeing.
Yep.
That would have beat the DP.
Brick got the first game. Sacral tried to foresee the future, tried to be the farseer that we need, but no luck.
No seeing from afar, only seeing from up close.
It is what it is. As a short-sighted person, I feel for it, yes.
Not like I'm not short-sighted as well. Clearly, we have no foresight in this tournament.
I know, right? Both of us are just in the present, and sometimes not even there.
I'm trying to get to the present, but it's so goddamn far away!
You marshmallow.
Okay.
Ready? Fight.
Lalarino starting with memes, not getting punished for any of them. Oh, dropping the icicle loops and dropping the meaty.
Nothing like a wake up card B. I mean card A. I was so sure he would press a button.
That is a hard reach that may pay off, but may also cost you your life.
Yeah, something face off.
Oh, icicle loops. Hell yeah. Oh no, he's constantly meeting the launcher. Again, slow motion. We have the butt of Paprika slamming into Velvet in slow motion. Now, we are back to speed. Oh. Well, Snake Troll, you saw further into the future than we anticipated. There it is. There is your call out. Slugging hurts.
Oh, the apple, it didn't work!
Pingu. Walkingbed is on point with the strategy. Deadly Brick again, getting dunked. Getting some punish, but oh no. Hit by the super and killed by the super. There it is. Boozer bringing it back to 1-1. One last game between these two. Winner takes all again.
Gaming takes all.
I actually love this. Is like, I think the first tournament when we've seen so many 2-1s on stream. I feel it happened quite a bit.
Well, for first tournament in a while at least.
Yes.
We had quite a few 2-1 tournaments in the past.
I
Just not the last one, say.
I guess I am biased because we just had a lot of games.
No!
So maybe...
No, bed! No! Absolutely not. I think I didn't do it like 3 times.
Round 1. Fight.
Clearly everyone is getting better. Pingu with the optimism. I appreciate it. Rick, the random stage. I hate it because it can get this.
I never got this from random stage.
Oh no, you
I keep pressing
can't!
random stage.
You're right! Rick
Yeah.
actually picked it! Oh my god.
Yeah, he's doing freaking psychological warfare against me.
Yep. Not cool. That's broccoli missing, but getting eaten in the end. Not betraying Boozer. Just being like, hang on, I got you. Just wait a second. There you go.
This is the first round start of them all that Brick did not backdash on round start. I could have done this on any other round and it would have worked. I am so sad.
I swear I will ban it
Yep,
at some
every
point
time.
today. I swear I will. Oh no, Brick getting caught again by the super. Brick has to be extremely careful because half damage is real and he just got hit. He will be at half health, maybe even, yep, half health, and now gets hit again. Brick needs the next interaction to go his way. There we go.
I was expecting a
punish.
DP, I gotta say.
But gets dropped. Oh no.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh. Get the DP, get the conversion with the super. Brick barely hanging on. This can be dead, I think. Brick can make it, so...
Again,
Almost. Almost.
nothing like panic.
KO.
I should have backdashed to avoid the icicle, to the snowflake, clearly.
Suddenly, this is all equal.
How
Brick?
can he do this to me?
Brick,
How can he backdash on every single round start except that 2 where I go for cut C round start?
Brick
This
just... He just
tragic.
read you. Listen, you've been read.
And he doesn't get grabbed! What is this?
Suddenly, Brick in a
And
spectacular
then he grabs
position.
me! I am
Yep.
filing a complaint.
That may be freeze. Let's see. Yep, that is freeze. Boozer in a ton of trouble. He needs something to happen now. Oh, very nice extension with Shatter C and Wind. And... Oh, no. Not
There was
really-
no way I would be winning that.
Oh, I see. This is what happens. Well,
It's over now.
2-1 for Brick it is.
Don't be ashamed. You've were beaten
Yeah.
by the best.
You need an icicle or a snowflake to convert off of it, but it's always cool. The only issue is that you don't get much damage out of a throw because you cannot really continue it too long. But yes. Oh, we got an invader. We got an invader in here. Okay. We have Boozer, if you could help me, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I already did it.
Meanwhile, we will have the last match of the day. Delayed. It was supposed to be the first one, but Pingu abused his connections to the mods of this tournament and got this reshuffled, which happened to be last. So Pingu, now is your time.
Yep.
Now is your time, after all the warm-up, after everything you've been through, to fight Shatu. Let's see how both of you do. Okay. Oh, DigitalDog. Hey, DigitalDog. Sadly, we are still.
I mean, there's still one more match ahead of us. So
Yes.
there's a little bit remaining.
Okay, so we got Shatu versus Pingu. Paprika versus Tian. Let's go. Last match of the tournament. Also, Slaycroll, Shatu is picking the stage. Yes. Thank God. Honestly, I don't think Pingu has ever picked training stage. He is one of the cool guys. He's one of the ones with taste.
I'd like to point out that a lot rides on Pingu right now.
Yeah?
If he wins, not only will he take second place, but Shattubatu will take third place. But if he loses, Shattubatu is first place.
Oh wow! That is actually super important.
So Shattubatu, whether he wins or loses, chooses whether he's place 1 or place 3.
And currently Shatu is in a spectacular position. Even though he now is in the cornered one, he still has a ton of life lead. But he gets punished for the belly flop.
Attempt at the belly flop getting punished, but not with a lot of damage. Rather with a nice heavy knockdown, hard knockdown, leading into an overhead.
I always see Shatu getting so much work done with belly flop, but not against Pingu. Pingu plays patiently and carefully.
Look, Pingu got hit by his fair share of belly flops. He's had enough of them. He has not had enough of JA, however.
Yep, that is not dead, I don't think so.
Not quite yet.
That's
sneaking away with the low profile of forward dash. That's actually sick. And oh boy, the belly flop getting punished. That might be it.
That is
if
dead.
It continues with a long enough combo. But the damage is low because of the two-way start. It doesn't matter.
I was so nervous Pingu would drop.
Not a warrior
Damn,
yet.
very nice routing. Killing without spending meter.
Yeah. Taking the first round.
Still, Shatu can very much so make something happen. Although a single hit, this is
Making
Paprika
Pingu
life.
double guess his choices and immediately eating a low. We're starting something. Pingu's trying to get going, but can't quite keep it up for too long. Oh, there goes the belly flop again!
Yeah.
3 belly flops, all of them coming in Pingu's favor. There goes a super wrong side block counter hit as well.
Pingu was in animation before the hit came. It
I guess.
But now Pingu
in
is
the very
almost
first
dead.
frame, it didn't even look like an animation as of yet, but there we go. There's a JC killing the first frames of belly flop as well.
Yep.
So that's a 4th belly flop that came into Pingu's favor now.
Oh my god, the curse!
That was
Flip over.
evil!
That
was
was
bloody
indeed
evil.
evil. Oh my god.
There goes level 2 Pingu, putting all he can on this match to try and make sure that the first one is taken on this round, I would say. Ooh, there goes a low. It's combo.
Daggers getting Pingu
It's a
the
combo.
kill.
You're not a
Pingu
warrior
just
yet.
Well, we'll be
carefully,
eating
ever
well
so
tonight when it comes to
gently,
flips.
using 5B, waiting, using 5B, waiting, and then 2A getting him the hit. There we go, Daggers it is. Shatu trying to challenge at the wrong time. Pingu, you're a Tian. We get used to this. It just happens, yes.
Friendly reminder, being Tian officially entitles you to treating the Genoa Convention as a Genoa suggestion.
My god, that is so evil. Yes.
Come, show me your power.
Ready? Fight.
Pingu getting the up back, but not getting the punish, and now being opened by 2A. Again, Shatu being strong at the start of the round. Oh. The anti-air of cart relay. It's a good anti-air. Boozer, did you get dropped?
No, I didn't. I was
Poor
merely looking at things.
Okay, that is fine. Well, Pingu just had his health deleted by Shatu. Kind of. Now needs, well, a lot to happen. A lot to go his way. Any raw move from Paprika pretty much kills him. Oh. Not getting the punish. Reducing the chip. Pingu going optimal on us. Again.
Oh, Paprika's turn. The JC not quite fast enough to get a hit in there, but there we go. That's a hit. I think we need one more interaction. Are we going to see Tian Huo, the fucking magic pixel master again?
We may.
I would lie if I said that I was missing this from Grizz's gameplay, but I kind of was missing
No,
this.
Shatu getting caught while he was setting up a gift. The pot.
The dangers of gifts are great. You never know what's inside of them. There could be a broccoli that's laced with cyanide.
Yeah.
There could also be a dragon win.
Jan can be on you so fast. Anytime you summon an icicle, you set up something like this, it's a great danger. No, sadly, DigitalDog. Poms,
As far as I know. Yeah, Twishtak is pretty much our only pom as far as I know. And
Average
we don't
too,
really
but
have any
yes.
dedicated. Oh yeah, but
They
Bev
rarely
showed up once
participate.
as a commentator, so...
Yes, and Shanti, what is Shanti?
Is there anyone in Europe that plays Shanti?
I don't think so. I think Walkingbed at some point tried some Shanti, but...
You know what I also think? I think Shatu is about to die.
Yep. Shatu now is under a ton of
Oh,
pressure.
that's CC, that's a fire there. Okay, give him
There.
a little bit of a chance to continue, but he just keeps using these belly flops, testing Pingu, and Pingu keeps saying, no, I know how to beat him now.
Yep.
And this is it. Pingu is taking second place, beating Shatu from the opportunity of taking the first place all the way down to third.
Out of all these flops, only one or two went Shatu's way. Every single other one was pretty much perfectly countered by Pingu. Oh, that was supposed to be a command grab. That's a tragedy. Oof.
That is a tragedy. I'm not even sure how this misinput could go so tragically, but this is a sad day.
Yes.
So yeah, Pingu didn't calculate the victory addition. I'm sorry to say, my ass. Shatu no longer calculating his victories correctly, as Pingu's performance has put him down to the third place. With Walkingbed being the final victor, Pingu taking second place. The three places that take money.
We got quite a few people, well, showing their skills, honestly, yeah. Number one, Walkingbed, and Pingu, Shatu, Lalarino, Jug, Brick, and HappyLittleBoozerrr.
I'm bringing up the rear today.
Yep. Alright. This is it for this tournament then. It's been quite a good one, I would say. We had a ton of matches. I was very happy to see so many people sign up. Hopefully we can get even more people in the future. We'll see. Maybe.
I mean,
Let's
if
pray.
we reach 8, then we are eligible for a DE, but that is not going to happen next week. That is going to happen in 2 weeks.
Also, hold up, DigitalDog. Okay, well here...
Good. We have gaming in the background as we talk about our Parish freaking announcements or whatever you want to call them.
Yes, we have just announcement to make. So, Boozer, I think you usually do them.
I mean, an announcement to make. I'm gonna make an announcement on the Discord probably later, but for now, all I'm gonna say is, I do not think... Yes, the current placements are going to remain the same, so Bab, Shatu, and Walkingbed are going to be gaming for FT5s, excuse me, next week, assuming we can get all three of you guys together at the same time. And there's supposed to be a slightly bigger pot for that.
Yep.
I believe 50,
I can confirm
50
this,
cashes.
yes. I can
Yes.
confirm this.
Holy shit, when did Main 6 add 2 new characters? I know, right? I think I've seen this one who's on the left right now. It says Arizona under her name. Really weird, kind of stubby. But the other one I don't recall ever seeing.
No, that's Twuszczak's palette. How could you never see this? That is not something you can say.
My memory reaches 2 months back.
I see.
Who's Twuszczak?
Very well. Poor Twuszczak.
That said, yeah, next week we're gonna have a special tournament, basically a showcase of the top gaming that we can receive. Babiuszek will get to show off his gaming again for a little bit, since with the format... Oh god, that dog just got deleted. With the format that we'll have, there will be no issue with him gaming as well.
Yep.
And yeah, that's about it. We will be returning to regular tournaments in 2 weeks. I do not believe we'll be making any sort of a break in the meantime, so yeah, right after that we will reset the scores, unless you want to make a break.
Let's hold on to this. I may need one, but we'll see. Even
Okay.
then, it would be like a 1 week break at most, but give me some time, sadly, for this one. I wouldn't want a break, but we'll see.
I would offer to do, if we had a break, I would offer to do an open lobby, but I don't know if my internet is gonna be good enough to carry it, considering the limitations that I'm currently working with. That said...
Pingu
that
just said,
said-
I will host it easy peasy. Pingu is there for you. Okay.
Nice.
Before somebody
Nice.
else also interrupts us, let me exit Shrine Watch It. Yes.
I don't know, it's nice to see a match in the background like this, you know, kind of like the main 6 stream that happened. Oh shit. I'm not supposed to remember that, that's more than 2 months ago, fuck.
Okay, hold on. For the greater good, you say. Where am I in? Where is this? I put it specific. Okay, there you go. For the greater
Oh
good,
god,
you
you're
say.
doing... No, that's the greater evil, not the greater good.
Yes. Okay.
He has forbidden knowledge, get it.
Shadow.
I think that's it for tonight.
Yep. Sorry, Boozer. Continue.
No, that's what I said. I think that's it for tonight. Go say what you wanted to say.
I just wanted to note that Shatu said that his flop came out with a free, so some curse meet inputs or something. A game just doesn't hate Shatu. I don't know. Listen, it is what it is. As Boozer said, thank you very much for tuning in. It has been an amazing Hoof to Floof in my opinion. Oh, I have one more announcement actually. For the older Hoof to Floofs, they are no longer available on Twitch, of course, because hey, I'm no one, and I cannot have them there longer. So I uploaded them to YouTube.
VODs exist for 2 weeks.
Yes, I uploaded them to YouTube. I will post links later when I get to it, but they will be immortalized. You can always get back and watch this. So yes, this is something that we actually did do. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this. Thank you very much for participating, to everyone involved. This was a great set of matches. Thank you for Boozer for co-hosting this with me, for making this an interesting one.
Having
Yes.
internet access for a moment and being very funky with my connections. Yes, I will take the thanks.
Yes. So we'll see you guys next week, hopefully, when we get all the players to agree on a date. There we go.
I will be slipping into your DMs in the near future. Bye bye.
Yes. Good night.